front. Do not stand in front, beside, or behind the FMG. Vehicles approaching.
Guys! AC!
Enemy vehicles approaching. They can't come through us. They can't come through us. Block the way. You shall not pass. Works for me. Listen up, soldiers and other frontline fodder. Commander, I saw a bear here. Today, we'll be talking about the update 0.22 for Foxhole. This update features major quality of life changes. They won't change how you fight on the battlefield, but they'll definitely make it much more enjoyable. Let's break these down. First up, Logistic Map Tools. You'll now notice every time you're in the map screen, if you hover over important icons, buildings, factories, refineries, safe houses, storage facilities, whatever, you'll notice that information is now displayed alongside of these icons. These tabs won't reveal all the important information for every one of these buildings, but it will show what's most useful to logistics, crews, and soldiers stopping by the town. For example, mines and factories will show the size and the capacity of order queues, and will also show the facility progression on these buildings. Refineries will show you the resource refinement progress and for the facilities progression. Bases and safe houses will show the quantities of the top 27 stockpiled items, as well as the critical base items such as soldier supplies, garrison supplies, and tech parts, and additionally will show facility progression. Storage facilities will show the quantity of the top 27 stockpiled items, and vehicle factories will show what blueprints are available to be produced. In addition, bases will now feature a stockpile log. It might be a bit of a bureaucratic nightmare on one end, but the advantage is here that you'll be able to see who brings and who takes out supplies from a base and what supplies they're bringing or removing. You can even review entries upon opening the menu, which allows you to perform certain actions like commending players for dropping off important supplies or reporting them for being a darn spy. Now for all the scavengers out there, this one is a godsend for us. Holding down the Shift key while clicking E on an item pile allows you to bring up a menu in which you can select specific items that are dropped on the ground around you. It doesn't just include items, however, it also includes buildings and other interactable objects. So now, you won't have to pick up 10 useless hammers in order to get that one clip of rifle ammo. Additionally, hovering over objects in the context menu will display useful information, such as ammo count on certain weapons. Some changes and features include capital cities are now an experimental victory condition for world conquest. Every region will now have exactly one victory town that must be claimed to win the war. The Civic Center is a facility contained within this town hall and is required to be upgraded at all victory towns in order to claim that victory point. The main difference with victory town halls is that, unlike other facilities, when destroyed, the Civic Center will start back at 0 instead of just losing 10 or 15 upgrade parts. It'll restart completely, so you'll have to build it up from the ground up in order to achieve victory. Motorboats can now be built on any region. When vehicles are destroyed, a trunk containing the items from the vehicle is dropped instead of the items themselves being scattered all over the ground. Soldier supplies are now produced in crates and are consumed from a base's stockpile instead of its inventory. Vehicles can now only be wrenched by friendly players 5 minutes after the owner has exited it, reducing the chances of vehicles being stolen by grieving players. Farinac Coast, Deadlands, and Endless Shore have been updated with additional beaches and shallows to better support motorboats. The barracks building has been removed from the game. When canceling a resource refinement order, the already refined materials are no longer reverted to raw resources, and a partial amount is refunded if the player's inventory is full. Some balancing includes: factory inventory size has increased from 25 to 40, ammo factory inventory size has increased from 15 to 25, all mine inventory sizes have been increased from 15 to 25, garrison supplies now require a tech tree unlock. This is located early in the tech tree. Motorboat cost has increased from 40 to 60 basic materials. Safe houses no longer take friendly fire. Dropped backpacks are now randomly rotated so they don't look visually as repetitive. And dropped backpacks are now invincible upgrade part encumbrance is now significantly increased. And there have been some miscellaneous map changes as well. A few other changes that help with ease of access and ease of flow. Map screen images have been updated to show exactly where the border regions are on the map. Global operations allow players to create worldwide operations. This is especially crucial for logistics operations that run across borders. Stockpile sorting allows items that have a quantity of 1 or more to appear at the top of stockpiles. Status icon is now shown on the HUD when you are in a bleeding state. It's right adjacent to the hidden icon, just below the stamina bar. When hovering over an item in your inventory, the loaded ammo count is displayed if it is a weapon. The all chat channel can now be muted from the chat options window entirely. The vote kick button has been changed to a report button. All accounts under a family share account will now be locked to the same faction. No turncoats around here. Map information widgets that appear on the bottom left of the screen have been visually updated. More server optimizations have helped improve the stability and will help to increase the player count incrementally over future updates. The home regions have seen a slight redesign. There were some bug fixes along with this update, but I'll save that for the patch notes down below. These updates will help on a player-to-player basis, reduce the amount of confusion and chaos on the battlefield. There's enough to be found when people are shooting at you. You don't need extra chaos when you're just trying to pick up an extra rifle clip or trying to see which bases need the most supplies immediately. If you like what you saw in this update, like and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest Foxhole updates. And as always, good luck, keep your heads down, and stay in your foxholes. Bear